Okay, hello. Today we are going to be reading David and Goliath. So, I'm only going to read half of it because it's a long story. And if you want to pause and stop the video and write down your notes, that'll be fine. And we are going to start. Goliath stood and cried out to the armies of Israel, "Why have you come out to set up your armies in battle array? Am I not a Philistine, and you servants of Saul? Choose a man to represent you, and let him come down to me." So we all see how saying Goliath. So we all know Goliath is 9 feet and a few inches tall. And farther on, it'll say David's gonna come in here and slingshot him in the forehead with a rock, and he's gonna fall down. And yeah. If he can fight me and kill me, then we will be your servants. But if I win over him and kill him, then you shall be our servants and serve us. And he added, "I defy the armies of Israel this day. Send me a man that we may fight together." Okay. So what this is going to tell us is later on that he's going to have a battle in between the Philistines and Israel. When Saul and all the Israelites heard those words of the Philistine, they were dismayed and very much frightened. And every morning and even for 40 days, the Philistines drew near and challenged the Israelites. David at this time left the court of Saul to go home and fill his father's sheep at Bethlehem. His 3 oldest brothers were in the army of Saul. Now Jesse said to David, his son, "Take a measure of the parched grain and these 10 loaves for your brothers, and run to your brother's camp. Take these 10 cheeses to their captain of their group, and see how your brothers are faring." So as you see, they're for the Israelites. So he's probably going to go to the camp for the Israelites and his brothers. David rose early in the morning and left the sheep with a keeper, and departed as Jesse had commanded him. He came to the battle line just as the army was going out to fight, shouting their battle cry. For Israel and the Philistines had put the army in battle, array army against army. So what this means is they're probably going to put them all in a line, and what usual battles do, they're going to come up and fight each one. But now what this whole story is about is that Goliath he's a bad person. That's what he is. That's close enough. And he's trying to kill innocent people. So then there's this big war that's going to go on. Then David's going to come in here and kill him. David let his baggage in the hands of the keeper of the baggage and ran among the army. He came up to his brothers and saluted them as he talked with them. There appeared the champion Goliath out of the armies of the Philistines, and he made his challenge, and David heard it. So, what I'm guessing, that is he made a challenge, and that David heard and he's going to come and fight it. So we'll talk about this on the next page. Bye, kids.